I'm Michael Diamond. This is Muscle Central. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and leave a comment. All right, I'm going to talk about two things in this video. First thing I'm going to talk about is Hadi Choopan and a response from some officials regarding his actions at the Olympia, and about the possibility of Nick Walker getting a special invite to the 2024 Mr. Olympia. Now, as far as Hadi Choopan goes, Dan Solomon, who is the president of the Olympia, Jake Wood is the owner. Dan Solomon put up a post, and it's not word for word, but he admires the passion of Hadi, and that basically he's looking forward to seeing him on the stage next year, and made a reference to Derek that he better come prepared and ready. That tells me, in the eyes of the Olympia, there's not an issue over what happened. But even though it's their show, Jim Manion, the IFBB, now the IFBB they sanction the Mr. Olympia, but they have control over what goes on with the athletes. If there's going to be a suspension, it's going to be coming from the IFBB. Now, King Kamali, who happens to be Iranian also, like Hadi is, speaking with Jim Manion, and he didn't want to give out details on exactly what Jim Manion said. It was a private conversation between the two of them, but he did indicate that Jim Manion was very unhappy about the situation, to say the very least. So where are we going to go with this now? As far as the Olympia is concerned, it doesn't seem to be an issue. I'm going by what Dan Solomon's post said. Going by that, as far as the Olympia goes, there's not an issue with Hadi. Whether any action will be taken against him at all, would he be prevented from competing next year? And keep in mind, Hadi indicated that he intends on coming back stronger. We don't know. We got to find out what Jim Manion and Tyler Manion decide they're going to do, where they're going to take this, whether they'll accept an apology, a direct apology from Hadi, whether they plan on fining him, suspending him, or both. Time will tell. Hopefully, in a short period of time, we'll know exactly what's going on with that. Now, as far as Nick Walker getting a special invite, he didn't ask for one, and there was no indication yet that they were going to even offer him one. But what happened was, Nick was at the Olympia, of course, and he was sitting at the meet and greet, and he was engaging with fans, as he would have been if he was stepping on stage. And during that time, Ron Harris of Muscular Development came up to him and was talking to him, asking him some questions, and he brought up the special invite thing, and he did mention how in recent years some people got questionable invites. Whether they deserved it or not, it's questionable. Would you accept a special invite if it was offered to you. Hell yeah, he said. I think I deserve one. He wasn't asking for one. He was asked a question and he responded to it. And some people are getting a little uptight about it, about him getting a special invite. But talking about getting special invites and whether you're deserving or not, keep in mind, Ramy in 2020, the year that he won the Olympia, got a special invite. It was the Big C year, and it was, well, it interfered with competitions, so we're going to give Ramy a special invite. While other competitors managed to get to venues, to contest and compete and qualify, I don't think Ramy was deserving of a invite. Last year, Derek got a special invite. He didn't make any great achievements in his illustrious career. He's, what's he, a 2-year pro? No, I'm sorry, not 2-year pro. He's been a pro for a few years. His most of his tenure was in the 212. Then he finally secured the 212 title, and then after winning the title one time, is all of a sudden offered a special invite, or whether he requested it. I'm not sure which way it went. Either way, he got the special invite. What has he achieved? What was the reasoning for giving him a special invite? Did he really deserve it? I don't think they were deserving. If anything, in this situation, it would be deserving. He had to pull out due to an injury, but even still, I got an issue with special invites, and I'm a fan of Nick Walker, but I don't think he should get a special invite, and I wouldn't want to see him get a special invite. I'd rather see him step on a stage to earn the qualification, and someone like him with his mindset, whether it's one of the bigger shows or one of the smaller shows, he's not going to just do what he needs to do to win and get his qualification. His mindset, whatever show he does, whatever competition he steps on stage for, he's going to go all in. And I want to see that before the Olympia. I want to see him on stage making a statement and get people really riled up and talking about him. Like, what would have been, look at him now, what would have been if he was on the stage at the 2023 Mr. Olympia? Okay, that's about it for this video. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.